Hello. I'm starting a little... I didn't actually start early, but I was going to start a little early playing this. Tiny Rocks again. I think what I'm going to try to do today is a run with the first 8 cinders in an attempt to unlock the next tier. Though actually, I don't know what the cinder sum is. Maybe if I did 4 multiple times it would work, but for now I'm going to do the first 8 and just see how it goes with the doppelganger, who is copying knight, which means that he's just a better knight. Like, so instead of 8% more damage per max armor, it's like a fair bit more than that. I don't know. It's just armor emphasis. I'm not going to do Megadeth until I'm going to try to do the cinder stuff before I mess around with Megadeth, because Megadeth has been iffy every run I've tried it. I don't think this run's going to go well. I think it's going to go very poorly. But it is what it is. I'm going to try. So, I think getting bombs so that I have more opportunities is better. That was not ideal. But while playing today, what the? Oh, cool. So presumably whichever one I hit the most, like, after I hit an X amount of times, I get a stat based on the one that I hit. So I could get agility or int. Oh, this is spiked, so that will deal damage to me if I go through it. But today, since what I've been reading over the past few weeks has been the Demon Noble is the first part of the title, that's what I'm going to try and talk about it for a bit. Because I've finished most of the first 4 volumes, or yeah, first 4 web novel volumes, which is most of the first like arc, because the story is split into arcs that I think are all 4 volumes long. Move speed more against 1. Let's just abandon critical. Sure. Let's just never spec for critical. Which int boosts critical. Intelligence boosts crit chance, so I don't want intelligence. I think getting inflicted with poison is less troublesome. This cursed run is going to be rough. Though if the poison is just you don't heal as much, then it's not actually that bad. I need to be extra cautious because once I get to the second phase, I will take double damage. But the story that I've been reading, my memories weren't totally wrong about it, but it is definitely... There's certain stuff that I forgot about the story that I think are kind of, I would say, unappealing. Like the story isn't romance. There's no actual like romance in the story. It's like, it's not terrible, but what exists that could be referred to as romance is pretty iffy, and it's kind of uncomfortable. But I think this is better for when I'm not in need of long range. But the first arc is all setting up the character in the world that they're currently living in. The second arc, I wouldn't spoil it, but it is a different sort of story entirely, and it's very odd. I haven't gotten to it yet, so I definitely don't have the best memory of it. +2 armor is really good for this particular character. I have... In terms of stats, I have... total of 6 strength. It seems like it could be fun. This one... I'm assuming this is a sweeping weapon. Yeah, I think that's gonna be... that feels like that's a downgrade. It attacks faster. Let's grab that. That seems like it could be fun. Okay. That's usable. Oh yeah, that's usable. Very usable. But the first arc is it's establishing the demon's position within the world in which they have taken over the body of a dead child. I think it's a good weapon. And like, so they live their life kind of pretending to be the like princess character that they are. But I mean, they don't really do anything special because like they're just a weird character, and that's about it that's noteworthy about them. Like, they aren't, like, they do weird stuff, but they sort of like, oh, I got hit, I'm bad. The character was established as being charming, so they just sort of get away with basically anything. And like charming in like a magic way. Like they charm everything. It's kind of neat. The first arc sort of introduces different types of demons, like, oh, devils are a specific type and stuff like that, which is neat. Other stories have either used it from this or this is coming from somewhere else. I think I'd rather for lightning. But it establishes some of the, like, it builds some of the world that it's going to make use of throughout the rest of the story. Like, the main character is a devil, which is, I think, sort of like a trickstery type of creature, and they travel across worlds, which is important for the second part. Damage for a strength. Probably worth it. I need that armor repair at some point, though. Proficiency, and I lost something. I would rather repair my armor and upgrade my weapon, because this weapon is very good right now. It hits very hard. Very strong weapon. Reduced stamina, far range reduction is not a negative for this particular build that I think I'm going to go with. But it's... lots of damage. Hey, I'm bad. I shouldn't have gotten hit there. I don't know what this is. Please, something good. That seems really good. Sure. I'm assuming this is a flail? Morningstar is a mace. Maces and flails. Perfect. But it's... the story being told, it's just... it's not a high-stakes story. So it doesn't really... the story being told is not memorable. Beyond it being... I do like the chain jump. It's definitely not great. It's definitely worse than the one I was using. From a general perspective. But it's fun. Wait, did that guy get hit by the cable? It definitely has situations where it's better. I still think this is a much more comfortable weapon. You know what? I could try to reroll. That's, I think, slightly better. I don't like exploding witches. I press spacebar, but I don't have stamina regen. More armor. Pretty good. Increased enemy health, less bombs. I need a helmet? I don't need a helmet. I don't have an accessory. Okay, that's good to know that if you don't kill them, they don't respawn new ones. Okay, that crushing damage being applied with the bleed applied by the Morningstar is incredibly strong, and it might carry me through the rest of the game by itself. Because when they bleed, they take a lot of damage. I don't think it's the crushing, because that's only every 2.5 seconds, but it's a lot of damage. Oh, it's proccing the lightning, isn't it? Yeah, that's super strong. Like, it's proccing the lightning consistently, which in turn just makes it a stronger dot. That's very strong. Strength. 5. I like that they kind of nerfed poison. It makes it harder to heal, but... or I assume it makes it harder to heal. But it doesn't just drop you by a ton of HP. Like, you get hit once, you take a ton of damage. That seems strong. Blocking 1 hit per floor is pretty useful. So I think that's what I will stick with. Melee. I mean, I'll grab it. It inflicts defense break, which is actually... oh, I've reduced inventory too. I forgot about that. Like, having the defense break that I can inflict on, like, bosses and then swap back is pretty good. I'm just gonna consume those. I got hit because I'm bad, but time to repair. I don't have a lot of stamina, but I think the increased health is a bigger issue. Since my build's not focused on stamina, I think it's reasonable to operate sans... I shouldn't have gotten hit there, but I'm bad. I got hit twice because he just slid at me. I'm bad at this game. I should not have gotten hit there. But I'm bad at talking about stories that don't actually catch my attention all that much. I guess what I can say is that it was kind of been a slog to read through after a certain point, because it's not a serious story, so it really, and it doesn't try to be serious, which I think, like, stories that aren't serious but try to be serious are kind of worse, but stories where everything by default works out are kind of uninteresting. And I think this is one of those stories where by default everything will always work out pretty much how the character wants it to. So there is exactly no risk at any point in the story of anything negative happening. Though the second arc actually has a very interesting premise that I think is, it's weird, but I think it's actually very, I think it's pretty unique. Like, this, I wouldn't spoiler it, because what makes it unique is also, that's worth going to. But like, what makes it unique is not, what makes it unique is not some, like, it's the way the story is told that makes it unique, and so spoilering it would not be, like, the eventual reveal of it is more interesting than the actual, like, I think it is still an interesting plot thing, but it's the eventual reveal sort of out of nowhere is, I think, the more interesting component, as opposed to what is being revealed. Like, it's because it's sort of a twist. Well, it isn't really a twist as much as it is explaining everything that makes the previous few volumes feel weird. Like, the first few, volume, 2 volumes, maybe even 3 volumes of the second section of the story feel weird. Like, they don't, like, they're confusing in an unreasonable way, because it's not foreshadowed in a helpful manner, but it is at least interesting, the eventual payoff, so I don't think it's the end of the world. So, like, not that anyone watches, but spoiling the eventual payoff, I think, would ruin the moment of that payoff. But it would shape how it is read once you know, if you know. Well, that's pretty good, probably. Oh, but that's really good. Let's go with this. But if you know what is coming, it greatly changes how you would view characters, because the characters are so, odd if you don't know the underlying context that is given later in the story. So, like, you don't get, I don't know what I got hit by. So you don't get that same feeling of oddity. Gets Absolution, right? Yep. Yeah, Curse of Absolution kind of has significantly higher value in this current patch of this game. Okay, I'm doing so much damage. Like, it is absurd how much damage that deals. I mean, as long as the robot doesn't shoot me, I'll be fine. That was... Despite not being hit, that was very stressing, because I expected the robot to shoot me and he didn't. Resin or gold? Let's go with gold. What was that, like, clown music? Not circus music quite, but... I'm bad. I almost got hit. Ooh, so 3 strength is a lot. I guess... Oh, I got hit. I'm bad. Another interesting, very minor facet of the story is that it explicitly refers to the demon Mephistopheles, which is fun. Demon, devil, Mephistopheles. The fictitious entity Mephistopheles. And, like, it's neat. Because that's not, I mean, it's not a, you know, niche reference, but it's not just referencing Satan or Abaddon or Abaddon or whatever the actual pronunciation is. Oh, that's what the sound was. The party horn things. Here. What is bleed? Bleed is 60% infliction per second for 4 seconds. And Frostpain could be good. Let's get rid of that one. What is it? That's not bad. I mean, it's never going to be better, but... Because this bleed and crushing blow are significantly more useful. Check the DPS though. Yeah, it's not even faster damage. Well, it might be better DPS, but it's not better damage in the context that matters versus enemies. I'm so lucky I didn't get hit there. What? I should have been hit there. I definitely got hit there. I'm focusing too much on trying to apply the defense down with this, and that's taking too much focus while not being actually that beneficial. I just realized these floors do actually have one more room, because that's one of the cinder curse things. Ooh, my weapon's no longer completely murdering everything. The floors are outscaling. Stamina or a 20% damage boost? I think a 20% damage boost might be better, but I have 6 rerolls. I'm gonna go for 30% more damage here. Yeah. Because I think I'm pretty much always going to be in that range when it matters. I kind of want to go here. Salamandra. That's the only one I would consider, right? Ooh, rocket launcher. Oh, that looks fun. Okay. This is gone because I'm not... I'm more likely to use it than this. So between this one, which is 2 attacks per second, 8,200 damage, or this one, which is 2.5 and about 3k damage per hit. I think the rocket launcher is the way to go. Of course, the reload is necessary to consider, but... And I can't use my shield with it. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I think overall it's worse than using this because the reload makes it worse, but it is probably better than the sword would have been. sell stuff. I'm gonna keep the rocket launcher. Frostbane's gone. Big Chomper is gone. Mini B is gone. And that's that. Potions. Cause this flail mace? This mace is very strong. Might as well pop that now. I mean, I have actually spec'd basically all my traits for this, where I had the option to, so I probably should have been more picky with my last choice, because I actually didn't realize that it was my final trait option. This doesn't matter, but if I had to choose, it would be this one. I mean, I do have to choose, but like, if the choice mattered, I shouldn't have gotten hit that much. I need to restore my armor, or I could just die here. I could have better boots, probably. I'm not paying any attention. Just run away. Just apply poison to him. Bleed, not poison. Ooh, I'm lucky I didn't get hit. Bad, but I can sell it. I need armor restore. I need armor restore before the final boss, or I might lose. I should pop this and that. Oh, actually no, I shouldn't, because it's 11 floors, not 10 anymore. It's no longer 10 floors, it's 11. So I should wait one room to pop all my potions. I think this will be worth more. I got hit. I lost my free hit because I'm bad. More potions. I need armor restore. I got hit because I'm bad. And lost the soul heart. More strength. I don't have any keys left. Okay, perfect. I get to restore my armor. I should check. Okay, I can upgrade this one. I'm not going to use these meaningfully, but if I have the awareness while not getting hit, I should be swapping between those for the armor debuff. I mean, one heart is actually worth it, because ideally I'm not going to lose armor, but... Oh, that's the... Yeah, the ba-da-ba-da-ba is... So it's the Oktoberfest stuff. I had a key and I just wasted it on this. I should have just blown it up. This doesn't matter, but this is the choice. I'm too focused now to even try to talk about the story, because I just want to not lose. I'm gonna make sure to kill. I got hit because I'm bad. Bad. that. I think I can just tank it. Okay, good. I didn't take any health damage that entire game. I only took armor damage and 1 soul heart. That was good. It was a good run. And it was sub 26 minutes, which is something. This is still the next update. I'm still stopping there because I ran out of my topic to talk about, and I achieved my goal of another Cinder run, but let's see who the next doppelganger is and what the next Cinder level adds. Next doppelganger is Mystic, pretty good. The next Cinder level adds Arch Nemesis, so bosses, mimics, and basilisks. I don't think I've seen a single basilisk. Unless those are the, like, centipede-ish things. I would hate that. I don't like that. Calamitous Visions adds additional oppressive enemy enchantments. Worse enchantments, rough. Doomed to fail. Oh, gross. Your first traits are all negative. Poison lasts longer. Poison also slows movement speed. Poison also reduces stamina recovery. That's not that bad. As long as poison doesn't deal damage, that's not that bad. So I don't understand. So current Cinder sum is 8. Does that mean if I did it with 8 again, I would unlock the last set? Probably. I could do 8, 8, and then literally everything at once to get to 32. Interesting. Okay. I enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. It's straightforward enough. Like, there's not too much that's, like, complicated. Which is somewhat less interesting, but also it has its positives. But yeah, that's the end there, because I'm just going to try to stick to one run each time. Unless the run is bad. Bye.